This is going to be kind of a long video. It's going to be the first camping trip with a homemade trailer. Stay tuned. Alright, this is the maiden voyage. The first time I've ever taken this camper camping since I built it. So this is going to be my spot for the weekend. Got my generator running. Got my refrigerator packed full of food over there. Running water. 2 full-size memory foam mattresses. It's not done yet. I still got to go through and trim everything out. Fix some little things here and there, but it's campable at least. Diesel heater, which I won't be using today. Brought my kayak with me. I'm going to take that out here in a few. Go see what I can catch. I'm also right here by the boat launch, which is just on the other side of those trees over there. And then I'm also right by all of the club member firewood over there. Big pile of firewood. That's all free. So I'll probably do me a fire later on this evening. So I'm just kicking back right now. Just came in from the kayak. Haven't caught any fish yet, but did one lap around the lake, kind of casting around. Got a couple bites. So right now I'm just kicking back, drinking me a Arizona green tea. Picked me up a case of these before I came. Show you guys what I got in the refrigerator in here. So, gonna be using my one electric burner this weekend. Eventually I'm gonna get another one of those. I got everything in this tote right now. So I picked up this to cook with. I figured I could do a little bit of everything with that. And then I just got some plastic utensils and stuff in there. But so in here I got some more green teas, night crawlers. Those are going to be really tasty later. We'll have those for dinner. I got some eggs. I also got some, let's see what we got in here. Some beer brats and some Tennessee Pride sage sausage. So the sage will go with the eggs. And then I also got some Eckerd smoked sausage. I'm going to cut that up with some potatoes that I have up there and mix that all up. Eat that as a meal. I also got a bunch of hard-boiled eggs in here. And then I got some Claussens. Oh yeah. Gotta have the Claussens. Hot dog buns. And then I just kind of got some snacks over here. Some Doritos, some Lay's, some Pringles. So food-wise, that's all I brought. I'm only going to be here until tomorrow morning. So I'll be here for a day. That should be plenty. Super stoked about the camper. This is going to be the first night sleeping in this thing. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know why that light up there is out. That should be on right now. Well, there we go. Cool. Got my plates yesterday, so I'm legal. Got my new tag on the back here. Down there in the corner. Haven't made me a plate bracket yet. I got me 2 chairs down there on the lake. Let's go walk down there real quick. So this is going to be my fishing spot tonight. I'm going to do some catfishing down here. Also have another fire pit down here. I'm technically taking up 2 spots right now, but who gives a shit, right? I wanted easy access to fish from where my campsite was, so that was one of the reasons why I chose that spot. So, Angel and Little Man will be here later, so I'll have me some company. Be casting some channel cats out here tonight. This corner's always been good for channel cats. I've fished here quite a few times. So I'm thinking right now I'm going to go ahead and walk over and get me some of this firewood before it starts getting busy this evening. Got the old Colorado. She's sagging a little bit in the rear. It pulled just fine. Definitely got a little drop in the rear though. I upgraded my hitch last week. It used to just have a ball on the bumper. I put one of these lower receivers on here. Eventually I am going to upgrade to an actual receiver hitch that bolts to the frame on both sides, because I don't want to haul this thing a lot like this. This camper isn't super heavy. I can still roll this around by hand with my dolly. I actually rolled this out from behind my house by hand with the 2-wheel dolly. But either way, I want to upgrade that because I want to start using this camper quite often. So, anyways, I'm gonna go over and get some. I'm gonna give you some firewood. All right, so I'm just bank fishing right now. I got kicked off the lake. Well, not kicked off the lake, but temporarily kicked out of the lake because I didn't have a life vest on, which was my fault. I should have brought one with me. I just spaced it with everything else I had to bring. So right now I'm just kind of chilling up underneath this tree, sitting here in the shade. Really nice out. It's really breezy out today. The high is 80, but there's a lot of breeze, so at least I got that keeping me cool. Just using my one of my smaller open face rods. I use this for channel cat fishing and bass fishing. But I'm trying to see what I can catch right now. I'm just using night crawlers and a couple split shot sinkers. This is like 8-pound line, I believe. Oh yeah, some Clawsons. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys this generator. So the only thing I've been running on this all day today is the refrigerator. So as soon as I got here, which was at 8 a.m., I kicked that on, hooked the power up so that my refrigerator was cold throughout the day. It's now 4:34, so that's been on for 8.5 hours. I've had this generator on economy mode all day long, and it's still on 100% fuel life. So that's been on for 8 hours and hasn't used hardly any gas at all to power my refrigerator. Now, of course, if I had AC and lights and all that running, that'd be different, but not bad for keeping food cold. Alright, so I'm Finally back out on the kayak again. Water's really choppy over on this side. Wind's pushing everything my direction right now. It's getting ready to get dark here pretty soon, so I know I'll be able to do some good over there off the bank, because I did last week when I was over there, but I figured before it got dark I would get out here and attempt to try and get something over here on this tree line side. So my camper's all the way over, straight across right there in the corner on the other side of the lake. I am right smack dab in the middle of this lake right now. Camper's over in that corner. Give you a view of the other side here. Had some big time wind blowing in my face a minute ago, trying to push me around. That's where I just was, over underneath those trees over there. Still haven't caught any fish. Gotta love a kayak. Ground level with the water. Complete different experience than what you get in a boat. Got me some smoked sausage cooking. And I'm gonna throw on some potatoes here in a minute. Oh yeah. Alright, we are back home. I got this thing rolled back in where I normally keep it. As you can see, it can be moved by hand. Alright, so I wanted to go over a few things that I learned from this first camping trip. The main things is I need to have dedicated items to stay in the camper. Blankets, pillows, chairs, camping chairs. Because when we left, I had to take blankets and pillows from the house, put them in the camper. Then when I got back home, I had to take it all back out. Wash the bedding, wash the pillowcases. Because obviously, I mean, when you're camping, you got bug spray on. You don't want to put all that stuff back in your regular bed in your house that you sleep in. So dedicated set of blankets, pillows. I took my chairs with me from our outdoor table that we keep behind the house. So I want to have a set of chairs that are already in the camper. I can keep them in there. And then as far as all my fishing gear, I'm going to get a bed cover for my truck to keep all my fishing gear in, because a lot of times I go fishing even without this camper. But that would be a big help, just having all that in the truck all the time to where I don't have to pack any of that. This first trip I found that even though I had the camper, I still found myself having to pack a lot of items. Flashlights, cell phone charger, all that kind of stuff. I had to bring all that stuff with me. I wanted to show you guys my sink. I don't know if I showed a whole lot of that since I got it done. So this is a USB style sink, rechargeable. Same one that everybody uses on YouTube. That's where I got the idea from. So it pumps out from this clean tank right here. Here's my line coming down, pumping out. So it's pumping up, out the faucet, back down through here, out the bottom. And I may end up gluing this on here somehow. And then this thing here we just made out of some scrap wood that I had. And then my girlfriend put some stain on there for me just to kind of fancy it up a little bit. So that's the sink there. And then whenever I want to fill it, I can just pop this cap. I don't even have to take this out. I can just pop this cap and fill it up with water hose. This burner, that's not going to work. It doesn't get hot enough for what I need. This worked great for when I cooked like the smoked sausage. Anything pre-cooked and probably soups, stuff like that, this would work great for. But I found when I was trying to cook the potatoes, when I had the oil in the pan, I couldn't get the potatoes to brown with this. So I'm going to go with something else as far as cooking. Another thing that I want to pick up for next time is just a small rechargeable handheld vacuum, just to use on these floors, because these floors got pretty funky within the first few hours that I was camping. I also want to get a different set of curtains. Those Harbor Freight blankets that I brought, they worked, but I want to upgrade to something else for that. And then I also want to put something over this. Because when I was sleeping, I found myself kind of rubbing into that a couple times. And not a big deal, but I definitely want to put something on that, or possibly even put some kind of curtain, maybe some kind of rod back here, and have some kind of curtain going across that that's removable, because that's going to get dirty when I'm wheeling stuff in and out of here anyways. But that's pretty much it. That's going to be the end of the video. I know this was a long video, but I was trying to squeeze in as much as I could of my first trip. This TV definitely needs upgraded. But that's going to be it. We'll see you guys on the next one.